AI.
Artificial intelligence.
AI will replace.
It's one of the company's artificial intelligence systems.
People are talking about AI.
AI is doing incredible things with art. It's also said more about how it might remove us.
AI. How do us artists survive this? Well, in this video, I'm going to break it down. Hopefully it helps y'all. So stay tuned.
Think through the logic, there's some really alarming conclusions that you can come to. AI is going to be the biggest shift in our lifetime. It is the equivalent, in my opinion, of the moon landing, except the only difference is that it will actually change all of our lives rather than just being a picture to say that we won the Cold War. Different than the internet, phone systems, television, because what those did was they reshuffled the workforce. This has the ability to remove or eliminate the workforce altogether. Cryptocurrencies in general had the potential to overturn the financial institution. AI has the potential to overturn the human institution.
So in this video, I'll be talking about how to survive AI as an artist. So I'm gonna give you 5 just simple little hacks to maybe it'll help you out in the future, or maybe it'll help you out now. These are just things that I've seen that, you know, because I thought about this and seen, okay, how do I go about this evolution of AI or robots trying to take jobs? And, you know, especially us artists, we're the first ones to get hit because the imageries that come out, and it's like you type in keywords and 10 pieces of art or content in a few keywords, and it does take a long time for us artists to create art. It's not easy. It takes time to get a concept going, to get sketches. It's just very like you got to be very strategic as an artist. So as I was like, you know, thinking about these things, I'm like, okay, well, how can we keep relevancy in the space? And you know, I came up with a few things. Hopefully this will help. Number 1 is creating value. So those artists out there, if you're not creating value, it's gonna hurt you. You know, you want to market yourself. You want to make sure your art communicates to your audience and that it relates to people, and you know, it's just you're creating this communication with them. You know, build a following. You know, that's how it's gonna that's how you're gonna survive. You gotta market yourself too. You gotta keep pushing yourself out there, growing. Like I said before in my last video, you gotta keep leveling up. Put yourself on social media. There's so many platforms right now that you can stay on to showcase your artwork, and you never know, you could blow up from that. You could just keep putting up your artwork. You know, for instance, give you an example of a few artists that were not going to get affected by AI, like Banksy. You know, Banksy's not going to get, it's not even going to hurt him. You know, he's well known, like a print sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Couldn't devalue it. In fact, it just fetched the artist's highest selling price yet, $25.4 million. Back in 2018, Banksy's Girl with Balloon was shredded during a live auction at Sotheby's just after the gavel came down, selling it for $1.4 million.
As well as David Cho. David Cho, it's like to have an original David Cho, thousands of dollars. You know, the list goes on. You know, certain artists in this space, it's like AI is not going to affect them because they built value. If you build value, you have nothing to worry about. Number 2, another thing that will help us is hand making personal art. Like us as human beings, creating art with acrylic, watercolor, sculptures, murals, you know, physical art. This stuff is gonna skyrocket. It's gonna be more valuable because it's handmade by a human. Now you're gonna see all these general AI art, you know, digital artwork. It's gonna hurt the community that does entertainment design, product design, you know, storyboard design. Like these graphic design I feel is gonna take a beating. You know, even photography. You know, that's why when you hand make stuff in the physical realm, paintings are gonna be, people want physical artwork, like hand painted, handcrafted stuff. Even like making jewelry, you know, because these are things in the present and physical form. So That's number 2. Number 3 is diversify. Myself, I'm a tattoo artist. I don't think AI is gonna take away that job yet. So as far as design work, maybe it'll help me. Maybe I integrate some of the AI stuff. But another thing that I'm doing to diversify is YouTube. Doing a lot of YouTube content will help me not only now, but in the future. On top of that, you gotta stay in the game. You gotta start YouTubing like yesterday, because eventually people are gonna be making AI videos with fake characters that almost like Siri. They're gonna be speaking, these voices, or there's even, I think I just saw a video where an AI mimicked Joe Rogan's voice and it just sounded just like him.
Friends, I've got something new to tell all of you. I've decided to sponsor a hockey team made up entirely of chimps. I'm tired of people telling me that chimps are not capable of kicking human ass in sports. Chimps are just superior athletes, and these chimps have been working out hard. They're throwing kettlebells, battle ropes, everything. I've got them on a strict diet of bone broth and elk meat. These chimps will rip your balls off. God damn, it's impressive. All I got to say is, see you on the ice, folks.
So you gotta hurry, but diversify. Do YouTube, I tattoo, and then generate some side hustles on the side. I don't know, doing, invest in like stock market, do investments. There's different avenues to keep you, at least for now, till in the future how AI is gonna take over the market. So diversify. Number 4, stay consistent. Every week, keep posting, keep putting your work out there, keep creating, that coincides with building value, but you have to stay consistent. You can't stop doing, you can't say, okay, I'm gonna do a painting 1 month and then 2-3 months later you do another one. It's you just have to stay consistent. Keep knocking them out, keep making videos, keep keep doing it. Don't just say I'm gonna do one and give up. You have to keep going. So that's another one. And number 5 is adapt. You have to learn how to adapt. As far as you could even use AI to your advantage, as far as like, how do I start a business plan? How do I increase my revenue and sales? Eventually, maybe you could type in how you want your YouTube made, or a script, how to make a YouTube channel. It's if you use it to your advantage and you adapt, you'll be okay. To apply these dynamics or whatever it is, I don't even know if that's the right word, but just integrate these steps. They're really small. It's not really that complicated. Just stay relevant and just hit it hard. That's it. Just wanted to share that with you because, I was at first I was a little panicky about this whole AI situation and, about jobs. But then I started thinking, wait a minute, I'm not a graphic designer. I'm a painter. Like, I paint physical things. I make things, and make, just be ahead of the game. Make a few prints of your original artwork with actual physical paint on them. Make t-shirts. You can make clothing, make merch. Dude, that's what I'm gonna get into. That's another that has to do with diverse right there. I'm gonna make clothing. That's another realm. So find your space in the market and don't worry about it. Just figure it out and adapt. If you adapt, you're gonna be fine. So I just wanted to give you guys a little little heads up. Hopefully this video helped. You guys have a good one. Let's get to work, man. I'm already starting my next painting 2023. Let's go. Peace.